Hi, my name is Mahmouda, but everyone calls me Moo. My business is called Moo's Jewels on the Beach, and I'm part of Team Dragonfly Voyages. We are powered by Travorium. Travorium is a better life company, and we'd like to show you how to travel more, travel better, and to travel for less. First, a quick legal disclaimer. We are not making any financial claims. All earnings are based on your own efforts. Now, if you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do? Most people say dream of more holidays, spending time with loved ones, and live life on their own terms. Dave and Adela Hart are the co-founders of Travorium. We are in the second decade of business and we are debt-free. We pay out commissions on time, every time. This is a global business that had a 400% growth even in the pandemic. We are in the travel and social sharing economy, both of which we do regularly. Travorium shows you how to travel 4 different ways. First, free incentive trip. This is an annual trip for the top 2 memberships. Secondly, the travel site, which is a better than travel agent rates. And thirdly, dreamcations, which are made up of world tours and getaways. This is an example of our better than travel agents travel site. And I was just looking at this just for kicks. Maybe you wanted to elope and have a destination wedding in the Maldives, but the price was just too overwhelming. This is for the same dates. Yes, I did look at the most romantic date of the year. Same water villa, all inclusive, and same number of guests. Our price is just over £13,600 compared to the usual booking sites of just under £29,300. Now that saves you just over £15,600. What could you do with a saving like that? Maybe have a wedding party with a family when you get back. Now, as exciting as the last example was, this is where our members really get excited, traveling for pennies on the dollar on the Dreamcation platform. Your membership earns you travel points for every dollar spent. Initial enrollment earns 1 point per dollar, and then moving forward with the subscription earns 2 points per dollar. World tours are up to 70% of the retail price, where you can meet fellow Travorium members like long lost family. Getaways are for personal trips, maybe with family and friends, and this is usually for 8 days, 7 nights accommodation, with rates starting as low as $0 per night. We have over 2,000 plus resorts and over 300,000 plus weeks available globally for members to take advantage of. One of the benefits of the Dreamcation platform is not being outpriced in school holidays. I'm going to show you some examples of the getaways in the next couple of slides. This is beautiful Tenerife. We had a 2-bedroom apartment with a kitchenette for the grand total of under £100. Again, to clarify, not per person, not per day, but the whole apartment for the week. Yes, you heard that right, under £100. Disney World is on the bucket list for many parents. I personally have spent a fortune taking my kids here. I wish I had access to this platform all those years ago. There are over 100 world tours every year. These prices are for 2 people based on a platinum membership. The nice thing about World Tours is you can choose to meet up with other Travora members who you may have only seen on Zooms or on Facebook, if at all. And it's like meeting long lost family, which is lovely, especially if you're traveling alone, because you can find like-minded Travorian friends to hang out with. But it's not mandatory. This was my first experience of a world tour. I took my mum with me, and 2 of my girls booked another room using their membership. I loved meeting my Travorian family, but also enjoyed spending time with mum and daughters too. I did feel like a superstar, as other Travorian members recognised me from all the corporate Zooms that I had done with Trod Strand as a guest speaker. I went to this world tour in Malaga in October 2023 with my son. Also, there were other members of the Dragonfly Voyages team, as well as extended Travorian family. Edisa had only met the month before on Zooms. She had travelled alone to Malaga, but had us to enjoy her time with. A few of us had taken our children as it was during half term. They loved hanging out together too. 10 days after coming back from Malaga, a few of us from the Dragonfly Voyages team also went to Venice World Tour for, yes, $1. That's under £1. I met up with Lisa and Ioana, who I met in Dubai 2 years previously. It was lovely seeing them again. For Gerald, it was the first international trip he had been on, and even though he travelled alone, he wasn't alone in Venice. As I love to say, we are a family who love to travel together. I've booked this world tour in New Orleans because I knew Coach D would be there doing training for us. I'll tell you more about Coach D in a minute. So, not only did this world tour include training, it also allowed an extra 2 guests at no extra cost. Since I've booked it, I've also found out that many of the Travorium partners that I've regularly chat to, but have yet to meet, will also be there. I am beyond excited. I've also booked this Crete World Tour in October. This one is fully inclusive for only $99. That's under £80. Let me say that again. Under £80, fully inclusive, 5 days, 4 nights for 2 adults. So let's get down to business. There are 3 memberships available. I'm just going to round up the figures for ease. Silver, with an enrollment fee of $50 and then monthly of $50. This gives you access to the Better Than Travel Agents rate platform, the travel site. Then we have Titanium, $130 enrollment fee and monthly of $70. This gives you the same as Silver plus Dreamcation platform of up to 50% off retail price and a free annual incentive trip. And then we have the creme de la creme, the Platinum membership, $250 enrollment fee and then $125 monthly. This gives you the same as Titanium, but up to 80% discount on Dreamcations. I myself am a Platinum member. At this point, you can choose to be just a customer and not join the partnership as a business owner. If you choose to join as a partner, then you pay an annual partnership fee of $99.95, presently discounted to $79.95. This gives you a marketing website, ongoing training, and back office tools. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. I've personally met the CEO, David Hart, and top money earner, Todd Strand. We have many leaders who are willing to help and support you on your journey. And this is where social sharing aspect comes in. We do this automatically anyways, for example, recommending a movie or a restaurant or where we went on holiday. Share the same membership level with 3 others and your membership is now free. Most of us are social animals by nature, so why not take advantage of something we do anyway? Sharing about holidays is easy to do, whether it's in person or online. We love to tell people of our latest escapades and of our next planned holiday. The number one thing shared on social media is, yes, you guessed it, travel. We post about how many days to our next holiday, when we get on the plane and when we land, then it's usually a bombardment of holiday photos. You may be surprised to learn this, but the social sharing business has a global sales figure of $200 billion compared to, let's say, the movie industry, which has only $88 billion. So, you tell a few, who tell a few, who tell a few. You get the picture. And this is known as a social ripple effect. We have a binary system, so you have a left sphere and a right sphere. You share with 3 people the same membership or higher, but sharing 4 just keeps everything balanced. And now you're earning more than you're spending and your membership is free, but you still earn the same number of travel points. Now, if you help 2 of your 4, one in each sphere, to become free, because everyone wants free travel points, you will become a 1-star director. And repeat, by making other team members' dreams come true, you're making your dreams a reality as well. Like many others, when I joined, all I wanted was to be a customer. But I found that I love the company so much that I was always talking about it. So now, this is where I am heading, the ambassador lifestyle. As I said earlier, here is a little bit more about Coach D. Her story is inspirational, and in the last few years, heartbreaking and heartwarming all at the same time. When she joined Travorium, she had just become unemployed and only wanted to make enough money to supplement her pension. For her husband, it was the first time he joined her on one of her business ventures. I watched the weekly fireside chats and loved their on-screen banter. Unfortunately, Guy died suddenly a few years ago. At this stage, his book of business was at a 2-star director level. This meant his business was willable. His death was a shock to us all, and we all felt Deborah's pain, me in particular as a widow too. But Coach D knew we all loved her and supported her. She was able to put Guy's book of business into trust for her grand and great granddaughters, who are only very young still. The amazing thing is that this book of business not only was put into trust, but also grew. Currently, Guy's book of business is at 1-star ambassador level. Coach D now is a double ambassador as she holds this rank in her own right. I am really excited about meeting her in New Orleans. The beautiful Adela Hart came up with the Louis Vuitton experience for the ambassadors, where you get a personal shopper and a credit limit to spend as you wish. The group of ambassadors are whisked away without waiting in any queues and have a private shopping experience. As Brits, we all know how stylish James Bond is, and as a 3-star ambassador, you're given the Omega watch as worn by 007. A better life requires a better way. So get back in touch with whoever shared this video with you. Get your questions answered and join us on the beaches of the world.